Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the third house posited in the fourth house in the natal horoscope. People with this placement may often frequently talk about their home, family life, general their residency, home-related matters such as home renovation, improvement, things maybe pertaining to real estate. The end of life is the fourth house, so it could be somebody, not necessarily morbid or morose, but it could be somebody that is really talks and as far as communication regarding, their will, what have you, and what other family members may inherit. This would be something obviously they would more talk about stronger as they got older. This could be somebody that has a good rapport at home with their brothers, sisters, siblings, if applicable, if they do have siblings. Someone that may be very peripatetic, very mobile in terms of moving. They might live in a number of residencies, so since third house corresponds with Gemini and mobility, could be somebody that moves, somewhat frequently in his or her life. You could see these people, being that the third house, is the house of communication, and fourth house is the home. It could be somebody that might, do well in terms of real estate, appraisal, or just general work with with real estate, because it would be something that would involve communication, and it would be involving the home life. The communication, in the home and family life can, often be auspicious. It's someone that may do a lot of their communicating at home, with family members, in, I guess you could say, somewhat seclusion, because in their home, it's a very, somewhat private in terms of, as far as when they're talking to people. If this meant much studying can be done at home, they might do a lot of their learning, assimilation of knowledge when they're in their, I guess you could say, in their four walls in their room at home. It could be somebody that learns, through some kind of online correspondence course, which would be, generally, if you're on the computer, that's going to be, it's going to be at home. These people can be people that take a number of, I guess we could say, journeys, generally, short journeys, since the third is more, short journeys to, to different lands, to different, possibly, different countries. Well, it wouldn't be different countries because that would be long journeys. It's more like the ninth house, but maybe journeys in their neighborhood, much traversing, in their homeland to learn, maybe, different things. I think, when you look at the third house and the fourth house, okay, we say third house is communication, fourth is the home, but I don't know if it's necessarily limited to, your own home. People might, go over, friend's house in their community in other homes, other people's homes, and, enjoy communication, with them as well. The people in the, these people, I think, would be people that could, very well encourage correspondence between family members, in their home life, whether it's through email exchange or, general, communication, just talking, on the phone. There can be many, this person might do many, writings, in his or her home. This could be a place where people that have this placement, if they are involved in writing, this could be the person that, that does the writing mainly predominantly in this, atmosphere or environment, or a family member or more, one or more family members may be involved, in some kind of, writing, with this person, like such as collaborating on, on a book, for example. Well, anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the third house posited in the fourth house in the natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the third house posited in the fifth house in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.